Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to go over our SOFI position. My business partner and I have been positioned into SOFI for several months now, and I've shared video in the past. And the nice thing about doing that is that it is timestamped on YouTube with how I believed this could play out after we had positioned ourselves and why we were there. Right? So basically, the point of this video is just to share my thoughts, right? SOFI had a catalyst today. So basically, they have more capital to lend out, which means more revenues from fees. But that wasn't something we anticipated in the future, but that is kind of a key movement for what we are seeing in the price action, right? If we zoom out on a weekly chart, SOFI has been in this downtrend for several months, right? Descending triangle. And as I mentioned here, the reason why I believe we could have broken below the 650s and still gotten back up is because the amount of retail that is in the name SOFI, right? When the stock's trading at $7, hedge funds are not going to be getting into this. And if you look online and you keep your eyes open, you can tell, right? When there's high emotions online, likely retail is highly involved in a position. So whenever I post, it's quite controversial. It gets a lot of views, but I don't mind because we are seeing past that, right? So if we look at SOFI, if we zoom out, the price action has entirely changed. After the carry trade, everyone got shook out and finally the prices could move, right? These buyers came back in here, broke the downtrend, retested, broke out, held above, and now we have the catalyst and the breakout. And hopefully SOFI is a position that can gain some steam, right? If we look at other fintech names right now, AFRM, you have your downtrend, you have your first initial move up, you test your levels from before, you consolidate. If you start to hold highs and break out, yeah, this looks pretty good for another leg higher, right? So, and I'm in this, by the way, which is nice, right? On a trading account. So SOFI, sure, there was a catalyst today, but more so the price action, the size of the company, the future of the environment is the main reasons why we were in this. And basically, the way I see it moving forward is we hold, we watch for consolidation, and if we are correct, then hopefully we see a breakout above 10, a retest of 12, and then we will decide at that point in time. So watch my last videos on SOFI. It shares with you thinking before the move happened, right? Because that's kind of how we positioned ourselves in the first place, right? We had been watching SOFI when it was trading at $25 before, right? And this right here was just clear selling. It was the heaviest price action you had seen, right? Any pop got sold off into. This was a great short if you knew why you were shorting it. I didn't know. I was just watching. Prices start to stabilize. Okay. And now we see if SOFI could truly become the company that it is. So for now, we hold it, we watch, and if we can get above 1050s, really, if we see the markets continue, in my opinion, we are getting close to the end of a run, right? Towards the last quarter of the year after the elections. Based on the price action and how high we're going, I do think we do need some mean reversion on a larger scale, looking at the S&P 500. That's my personal opinion, right? Something might crack or some catalyst might come out the same way we saw on SOFI, and the price action will follow, right? So SOFI, if you're in it, congratulations to that one guy who told me he was shorting it after I posted my video. I have no words. And if you enjoyed, subscribe.